Welcome, Scottsdale. Thank you all for coming. I am State Representative Joseph Chaplik, representing this fine district, LD3, which encompasses most of Scottsdale. I apologize. Yesterday was opening day. My throat got a little raspy, of all days to get that, from being at the Capitol all day yesterday. But I want to welcome everybody here. This is a wonderful day here in Scottsdale. I'm honored to be here. I'm glad you're here with us. We have a great lineup. And at this time, I will tell you our agenda real quick. We're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance, invocation, national anthem, and then we'll get to the oath of office. And so at this time, I would like to say a few words. I moved to Scottsdale in 2011, and my wife and I looked all over the map to find a place to live, and we chose this city, this home, to raise our family. We have 2 boys and some pets. And I'll tell you, this is one of the greatest states and one of the greatest cities to be living in America. And I truly believe that, and I know you do as well. It's why I chose to serve, and it's why others are up here on this stage today as well. So I would like to introduce who we have here. Honorable W.J. Jim Lane, former City of Scottsdale Mayor. Jim, come on stage. Pastor Rustin Rossello, Scottsdale Bible Church, at the invitation of Honorable Mayor Lisa Borowsky's invite. Pastor, come on out. We'll have the national anthem by the Gold Dust Avenue a cappella group led by Sammy Brower, Chaparral High School. It's going to be a wonderful show. We'll have the presentation and administration of oath of office by the Honorable Ann A. Scott Timmer, Arizona Supreme Court Chief Justice, is here with us today. I saw her yesterday, actually, too. We have the Honorable Lisa Borowsky, City Mayor-elect. Our Honorable City-elect Council members, Jan Dubauskas. Honorable City-elect Adam Kwasman. And the Honorable City-elect Maryann McAllen. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to have the Honorable Jim Lane come up for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you, Joe. Before you stand, I'll give you a little bit of a break. Have a seat. And I've been out of this position for a while, so I got a lot to say. No. The one thing I do want to say, though, truly is the witnessing of the swearing in for the oath of office is a very, very important element. And it's great to have as many people here to witness that, because it is paramount in the execution of the duties. You may want to listen a little hard as the words are indicated as to what they are to swear in allegiance to. And with that, too, the Pledge of Allegiance is our part in standing up for what the country is about and what we're all working within. So, with that said, now you may stand, if you will, please. Please join me with the Pledge of Allegiance and think about the words as we say them. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next, we'd like to have the invocation by Pastor Rustin Rossello from Scottsdale Bible Church. Rustin?
It's an honor to be here today to pray on such a momentous occasion. Would you bow your heads as we go to the Lord? Lord, we come to you today to honor and recognize what you tell us in Romans chapter 13. In this passage, you tell us, let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except as God has put it and instituted by God. In this, we give credence to the reality that you, through the democratic process, have placed Lisa in this position of authority for our city. As we move into her time of leadership, we ask that you would bless and favor her during this time. And specifically, we ask that you would give her wisdom and discernment amid the myriads of weighty decisions that she will be making during this busy season of service to the city of Scottsdale. We thank you for this day and the many ways that you provide for us. Amen.
Thank you, Rustin. We will do the national anthem from the Gold Dust Avenue a cappella group led by Sammy Brower and the Chaparral High School.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
That was absolutely wonderful. Let's give another round of applause to the Chaparral High School. Excellent. Before we do the presentation and administration of oath of office, I'd like to make a few comments to the incoming council and mayor. You know, I obviously am active in politics and I'm active in the city. And I ask that regardless of who's on the committee and the mayor, that we unite as a group, we work together, we work out any differences that we may have with good, cordial debate. We lead professionally for the city, and we lead Scottsdale to keep in the uniqueness of this city. I know when I travel around this country and people ask me where I'm from, all I have to say is Scottsdale. They know it's Arizona. I don't know how many cities, other than major metropolitan cities, you could say that from a suburb standpoint, and they know you meant Arizona. That's the uniqueness we have. I hope that we can keep it business friendly, protect our culture that we have here, and keep it, as they say, the most western town. At this time, I'd like to bring up the Honorable Ann A. Scott Timmer, Arizona Supreme Court Chief Justice, for the oath of office. We're going to start with the three council members first, and then proceed with afterwards Lisa Borowsky. So we're going to start with Jan Adam, and Maryann, please come up. And we have the Bible right there. And if you're holding the Bible, please come up on stage. Barry, just throw them up there.
You coming, Barry?
After the oath, they'll all have a few minutes to give a brief remark as well. Okay. Everybody set?
All right. Well, first
all
of all,
yours.
on behalf of the 10,000 employees in the state judicial branch and all of my colleagues, I congratulate all of you and your families for this wonderful accomplishment. And I wish you only all the best in your term. So with that, if you all could raise your right hand. All set? All right. I state your name.
I, Jan
Adam
Dubauskas,
Kwasman,
Do solemnly swear
do
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Arizona,
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Arizona,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and defend them against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and defend them against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
the duties of the office of City Council
the
the
duties
duties
of the office of City Council
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations. We're going to start with the Honorable Jan Dubauskas for a few comments.
Thank you, Joseph. My name is Jan Dubauskas, and I am your new Scottsdale City Councilwoman. An incredible moment in an incredible city. Scottsdale is the jewel of Arizona and of the American Southwest. With our spark of Western spirit, our thriving business and tourism environment, and our beautiful preserve, Scottsdale is truly an incredible city. I'd like to take a moment to thank my family for your love and support. I'd like to thank Councilman Barry Graham, who introduced me to city politics. And I'd like to thank the legendary Bob and Kathy Littlefield for their steadfast support and mentorship. I'd like to thank Barry Goldwater Jr., who's been with me from day one. Thank you. Thanks all of you. Thank you for your support. It is an honor to represent you and to be your voice down at City Hall. Together, better days are ahead of us, and the best is yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Jan. Next, the Honorable Adam Kwasman.
Thank you so much. I am so utterly grateful. I want to wish a wholehearted congratulations to Mayor Lisa Borowsky and Councilwoman Jan Dubauskas and Councilwoman Maryann McAllen. I know that this incredible team will serve you, the residents, with all of our hearts and using all of our minds to do your work. Public service is just that, it's service. We need to make sure that with all the celebrations today, it's time to get to work. The public has chosen us to represent you, and we will not shirk in that responsibility. I want to thank my beautiful wife, Orit. I want to thank my beautiful children, Zev Yisrael, Sari Ruth, Esther Leah, and Ari Menachem Mendel. And I want to tell you, I campaigned as an Orthodox Jew. And it's rare that you see somebody with the kippah and with the tzitzit. And I want to say on behalf of the Jewish community of Scottsdale, thank you for trusting me. Thank you for allowing us to be so much a part of the fabric of this community. And we're just so proud. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Adam. The Honorable Maryann McAllen.
Thank you. I am grateful to be here today. This is a lifelong dream. I have friends here today from kindergarten. Truly. I'd like to thank my husband, Sam, my children, Sam, Sarah, Timothy, and Kip, and my family. My in-laws are here, Bill and Sue McAllen. All the women who worked on my campaign around our kitchen tables. The people I met along the way who believed that my message resonated with the citizens of Scottsdale. I thank you. I may be new to politics, but I'm not new to Scottsdale. I've been here 60 years. This is my home. I plan on keeping it beautiful for all of you and for the generations to come. I am grateful that you've entrusted me to serve you. I am very excited to serve with the Honorable Mayor Lisa Borowsky, who is also a lifelong Scottsdale resident and loves our city. And with Jan Dubauskas and Adam Kwasman, I am grateful, and I'm looking forward to serving with Kathy and Barry and Solange, and the many city employees who do the work. They put the work in for all of you, the citizens. So please reach out. We will be in touch with you, and we will continue to make city the most western town and the most livable city, and all those wonderful things that we've learned over the years. God bless you, and thank you for trusting me.
Thank you, Maryann. Honorable Ann A. Scott Timmer, please come to the stage. Lisa Borowsky and Mr. Jim Lane for holding the Bible with, oh, we're gonna have a change of plan here. Her daughter's gonna hold it now. It's all yours.
All right. Well, thank you again for asking me to do this. I swore in Mayor Lane twice, I think, and along with then Councilmember Borowsky. So I'm thrilled to be able to swear you in as the mayor. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Lisa Borowsky,
I, Lisa Borowsky,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution and laws of the state of Arizona,
and the Constitution and the laws of the state of Arizona,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and defend them against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and defend them against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will faithfully and impartially discharge
that I will faithfully and honestly discharge
the duties of the office of mayor
the duties of the office of mayor
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Lisa, if you'd like to make some comments, you can have this microphone right here. Come on up.
Wow, am I excited to be here. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here today and for entrusting me in this amazing responsibility and position. About a year ago, I read a poll that was published, and it said that 54% of our residents believed that Scottsdale was not going in the right direction. It was then that I knew I had no choice but to seriously consider running for office. And as time went by, it wasn't, it's never the best timing to take a year out of your life and the sacrifices that it taxes on your family and your profession. I decided to be patient, look around, see what would become of the race. And the best way that I can describe it is I just kept moving in the direction of entering as a candidate for this campaign. So in February, actually the 22nd of February, I finally announced and I went full force ahead. And by the way, I can only attribute that to God's intervention. I kept trying to talk myself out of it. All the reasons why it's probably not the best time. I am so thankful that I continued to move in that direction. For the next 10 months, I experienced such great encounters, some of them not so great. There was lots of support, lots of people, lots of friendly faces, and there were lots of people who weren't so enthusiastic. With literally, and I don't say this to flatter myself, but to the best of my ability, I encountered each individual with the same grace, honesty, and positive energy. And I can assure you that as your mayor, that priority will continue to be true. Not everyone in Scottsdale voted for me. I know that. I celebrate, and I am so thankful. I celebrate all of the residents that got out and voted for anybody. But I am so thankful for all of you that are now looking to be engaged in Scottsdale. One of the key cornerstones of my reason for running was to bring citizens back to City Hall, which I am fully committed to doing. So it is an understatement to say that I stand here before you today, honored, grateful, and having so much pride for this opportunity to serve my hometown of Scottsdale. Residents are what made Scottsdale amazing. There's a story, I'm not sure if you've all heard it. We all are familiar with the Scottsdale Greenbelt, and we love that, and all the parks and amenities that you can bike through, run through, and it's such a big part of our city. Well, that was not always planned to be the Greenbelt. That was planned, seriously planned, to be a ditch, a concrete ditch through our city. And a resident, Bill Walton, who later became a city councilman, and another resident, Scooter Gookin, I guess his name was, hope I'm saying that right, devised a plan, an idea, a big idea, to instead come up with a way to turn that into an amenity for the residents of Scottsdale. Can you imagine what Scottsdale would be with a ditch, concrete ditch, where the Greenbelt now lies throughout our city? I can't. I tell you that story because I think empowering the citizens to have big ideas, feel comfortable bringing them to City Hall, even if they oppose our big ideas or others. Having their voices heard, I believe, is the key to our success and to our greatness, in fact. We've all spent the last year or more campaigning. It's been exciting. It's been thrilling and stressful and all of those things. Now, those times are behind us. Those efforts were wonderful, and we all will, I can assure you, it's now time to get to work. And I'm sure that my colleagues feel the same way. And we will, as a team, work for the citizens and all the residents of Scottsdale and business owners. I don't want to leave them out. In fact, that many of you have seen the card that I handed out during my campaign. And I carry this around with me really on a daily basis. They're in my car, they're all over my bags. So, and I carry this around because residents are a big part of everything that I campaigned on and everything that I am committed to doing. And I'll take you through those quickly. I know many of you have heard this before, but for those of you who haven't, the 6 prongs of my resident-friendly or citizen-focused platform were demand high-quality development and rein in wasteful spending of taxpayer dollars, restore trust and accountability at City Hall. That should be number 1, actually. Strengthen public safety, police and fire. That is on all of our minds right now. We are committed. I know my colleagues are committed to doing that as well. Promote economic development and hospitality. We are not closed for business. We are very much open for business. And we will make the next 4 years the most successful time in our history. We will focus on attracting high quality development, and we will continue to focus on tourism, hospitality, and bringing visitors, new residents who aspire to live here, and new businesses with their headquarters. And we will do that by keeping Scottsdale special. This isn't a pie in the sky. We already are special. We will focus and articulate what we are looking for in terms of special qualities, quality development, residents who want to raise their families here. For those of you keeping track, there's a 6th one. Implement, albeit not as exciting, but it is a big issue, implement common sense traffic solutions. That is something we can all get our arms around, right? Let's do that for sure. It is a new day in Scottsdale. The future is bright. Tonight on tonight's agenda, we actually have a council meeting for all of you that have nothing else to do tonight. You should come visit us. I don't know if we'll have room. One of my key initiatives was, like I have just been talking about, restoring citizens at City Hall. There are a couple of items on our agenda, at least 2, that speak to the need to have citizens immersed and really involved with the city and their council. And one of my my initiatives that I put together, Jim Lane and I led the charge on in 2008, was restoring the Citizens Budget Commission in order to really take a deep dive and protect our taxpayers' dollars, rein in spending and cut wastefulness where possible. And so, thank you. All right. And I'm counting on my esteemed colleagues, some of which are in the audience, Councilman Graham, Councilwoman Littlefield, and Councilwoman Whitehead. I'm counting on all of you. And I know they all want the same things for all of us. We might have differing ways to do that, but I believe they all want to see the citizens back in the process as well. It's a new day in Scottsdale, for sure. As I said, the future is bright, and I'm thrilled to be representing you. I just want to say congratulations to all of you, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you. Thank you so much.
Well, let's have one more round of applause for our newly elected mayor and city council members here in Scottsdale. Let's thank everybody that came on stage today as well, the distinguished guests that helped make this program work. And thank you for attending again. At this time, we're going to close the ceremony, and we invite all guests to a hosted reception in the lobby. Thank you for coming, and it was a beautiful day here in Scottsdale. Thank you.